What is up, guys? I am currently in a Minute Suites in Dallas Airport because I am en route to visit one of my best friends in Knoxville. Never been to Knoxville before, and you know what that means. New record stores. I'm going to take some footage, show you guys what I found, and hopefully I can uncover some more smaller stores in the country that people don't really know about, which is kind of cool. I have a new bag for this trip. This is a new bag I'm trying out by Tucker and Bloom. I really like the gator I used on my last video where I talked about this, but this bag is really awesome. It's like super high quality. It has these great straps with like this metal. I tested it out and it does hold at least 15 records inside comfortably. So we'll see how it survives the trip when it's loaded up with hopefully some grails and gems. I'm gonna take a little nap because it's the middle of the night. It's like 5:30 in the morning and my next flight to Knoxville is until 8:30, so I'll see you guys in Knoxville. Greetings from Knoxville, Tennessee. Really excited to dig here with one of my best friends, Chris. It's funny, I have some really good friends named Chris. Two of them have been involved with the channel. Chris Diaz has helped me do a ton of filming. He was a partner of mine for multiple years in the channel's history. Chris Barkman was in the Essential Metal video that we did a few years back, and this one hasn't been in anything. Actually, that's a lie. He's been in one video, and if anyone can spot him in the one video, I will send you a free record if you're in the US. If not, I will send you a high five. But please see if you can figure it out. He's in one video.
Good look. The hair's probably shorter.
Yeah. But anyway, we're here. We're digging in Knoxville. I have never been here before. Really excited to dig into all the stores here. And, you know, in a smaller town, there's usually more gems to be found because they aren't as picked over as Portland, LA, New York. So really excited to kind of explore the stores out here and see what I find. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, let's do this.
It's gonna be a blast.
All right, we're here at McKay's Used Books, CDs, DVDs, and more. I'm hoping that the and more is vinyl. Stores like this can be a real crapshoot, but I have faith there's gonna be some gems in those bins, so let's go see what I find. McKay's is a massive store that carries books, movies, board games, video games, and all sorts of music formats. I was excited to see their expansive vinyl collection as soon as I got upstairs, but found myself disappointed as I began to dig. Loads of overpriced, older records with almost no modern albums to be seen. A VG Zeppelin 1 for $35? Yikes. Digging through a lot of the trash though, I was able to find a few modern gems that were just waiting to be unearthed. Alright, the rap section. The rap section. They don't have much rap, but they do have a lot of this. All right, so at McKay's, I found a couple things. Like I said, it doesn't really have a huge selection of modern music. A lot of the older stuff is very overpriced, but this is one of those stores where they don't really know how to price modern stuff, which is awesome. So I found two things for a really good price. First I found is Turn to Gold by Diarrhea Planet. This is a very good kind of punky garage rock album. I used to be really into them, and I haven't listened to this album in a while, but this is the limited to, I believe, 500. Hey, I matched this completely today. Look at that. This is the limited split variant, and it's out of print. It goes for, you know, decent aftermarket price, and this was only $11.95. So clearly, if they're charging $8 something for whipped cream and other delights and $11.95 for this, somebody is not doing their job. And then I also found, this was a surprise, Megan Dia, Here, Here, and Here. This is kind of like a female indie duo that I used to listen to back in the day, and I haven't heard this album in a while. It came out in 2009, but I remember really enjoying it back then, and I looked it up and it's out of print. So for $17.95, I thought I would revisit it, which is pretty cool. So I love stores like that where you can find little gems hidden in the bins when you don't expect it. And this was definitely one of them, but I wouldn't recommend going there necessarily just because a lot of their stuff is overpriced and you're really gonna have to dig through a bunch of garbage to potentially find something good. We're here at Magnolia Records. I didn't know this existed, it wasn't on Yelp, but my buddy Chris, who's holding the camera right now, he just drove past it and saw it. So sometimes the best stuff is off the beaten path. Let's go see what I find. Magnolia Records is a small store with a great selection. They've been around for 5 years and they specialize in rock, metal, and jazz. One of the things that impressed me the most was the pricing. It was all very fair across every genre they had. I found two things there. One was kind of funny, one was awesome. So Neither are insanely rare, but I will say I found this copy of Khruangbin's Con Todo El Mundo. I realized I don't think I have a copy of this. If I do, I'm mistaken, but it's worth not being 100% sure because this was only $8.99. It's only on black vinyl, but it's a clean copy for $9. You never see modern records for that price anymore, used or new. So this is an amazing record. This is probably one of my favorite things they've ever done. If you don't know Khruangbin, really good psychedelic instrumental stuff. Really, really pleasant to listen to, and this album's a must own. So $9, I was like, yeah. And then I saw this, which is really funny. I've never seen this in my entire time record collecting. Quad City DJs, Get Up and Dance. I bought this because it was only $15.99. I've never seen it, and there's gonna be some party someday, at some point, that I'm going to want to put this on, and everyone's gonna love it. The first track is Come On Ride the Train. Come On Ride It, the Train. It's just a bunch of really good, like fun dance music. And you probably know that song from like Jock Jams. Yeah, never seen a Quad City DJs record ever. So this was kind of a cool, unexpected find. We're here at Raven Records and Rarities, the Triple R. I've actually been excited to see this one. Apparently they have a huge stock. I'm guaranteed to find something good, so let's dig and see what I find. Raven Records and Rarities had a huge selection, as anticipated. This was probably the closest vibe to my epic dig from Minturn if you saw my Colorado digging video a few years back. Loads of out-of-print gems that were just hiding in the bins for those that put in the time to dig through them. In addition to records, they also have comics, movies, and games, but as you guys know, the records were obviously my focus. First one is actually not for me because I'm not a huge fan of this band, but this is 311 Transistor. My buddy's a huge 311 fan and he's been looking for this because it's out of print. This is the remaster or the reissue from 2017. It was only $22 sealed and this is out of print. Like it goes for like probably quadruple that. So he's gonna be really stoked when I show him this. Little indie throwback here with Islands, Asleep, a Forgetting. Islands is the project of Nick something or other, don't remember his last name, but he is also the frontman for the band The Unicorns. Islands is a side project of his. He has more Islands than Unicorns albums, but this is a really solid record on Anti that I haven't heard again since around 2012 when it came out. $15, and I was curious about if it was out of print, and it is. As of making this video, there's one copy on Discogs for I think like $400, which obviously is crazy, but it does sell for it's seemingly close to like $75 to $100. So this was definitely a cool find, especially for the price. This is a little beat, unfortunately, but still a quality find. This is Cut Chemist's first album, The Audience Is Listening. So Cut Chemist was a member of Jurassic 5, and then he broke off to do his own thing. He did a lot of stuff with DJ Shadow. Just a really good DJ. This is a great record. I don't think it's had a reissue since it came out. It is a little worn. You can see there's like little wear on the corners and on the, little ring wear happening, but it was $40. Hit myself in the face. It's $40, and I think it tends to go for double that, if not more. So this was a cool find. The discs look pretty solid. And then this is I'm such a sucker for these bootleg mashups with Biggie. There's so many of them. Like one of my favorites I did in a video not that long ago was Life After Death Star, which was a really good Star Wars Biggie mashup. And this one, I just have a good feeling about this. This is the Notorious JB's, The Big Payback. James Brown and Notorious B.I.G. mashed up together. I'd never seen this before. $25, I was willing to take a chance on it. The track list is pretty solid. And I'm really excited for Sex Machine Gun Funk. That's gonna be an absolute slapper. But yeah, this is cool. I'm excited to hear it. Bootleg's gonna be hit or miss with these mashups, but I tend to find that some of these Biggie ones, like, they tend to have a good sound quality, and I'm willing to take the risk on it. And last but not least, this is a record that I was shocked to find. My jaw actually dropped when I saw this. This is a sealed copy of Currency's The Stoned Immaculate. Currency is a rapper. He's super prolific. He's done almost 100 albums probably between his mixtapes and his studio albums. This is one of his earlier releases, The Stoned Immaculate, and this is the version on green vinyl, which is the limited version. $20 sealed. Easily a triple-digit album, if not more. But I love this album. This is one of the ones that stands above the rest when it comes to Currency's music. I think it transcends just his average tapes. I think there's a little more meat to it, a little more to remember. Not quite as good as his best stuff like Pilot Talk 1 and 2 and Covert Coupe, but definitely right below it. So really stoked to find this for that price. That's just crazy. Just give me another shout out to this Tucker and Bloom bag. I think this is gonna be my new record bag moving forward. I feel very secure with this. When I flip it back over, you got these nice little straps to keep everything protected. You tuck it in and, you know, I'll carry this under the seat with me, and I think this is great. I feel like the record is definitely protected, and yeah, let's see how it survives the ride back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Knoxville haul. It was really fun coming here, and I cleaned out pretty much all the stores. I did go to 2 other stores that I didn't put in the video because they just weren't that great. I didn't really find anything, a lot of reissues or overpriced stuff. I think one was called Lost and Found, the other was called Basement. Basement had a really strong metal selection, but that's not my main genre. And then Lost and Found, just a lot of reissues and classic rock stuff, nothing for me. But the stores I went to were great, especially Magnolia and Raven. So if you're in Knoxville, make sure you check these out. And leave a comment with where you want me to go visit next and do a dig at, because maybe I just will. Thank you guys for watching. More coming soon. Take it easy.